Christian said in the beginning on his very flattering introduction of myself that I was a sommelier for many years. And it is true, I'm guilty. And what Portugal did for me as a sommelier, it really made my job a lot easier because you all know, we all want to have one up on each other. I want my peers to walk into my restaurant and discover things. And Portugal gave me that opportunity. People would walk in and say, "What? Encruzado? What is that?" I was like, "It's the white Burgundy of Portugal. Have a sip." And I always had an opportunity to open people's eyes and palates to a new experience. And that to me was so gratifying. And to people as well, because the Portuguese wines, as you're going to notice on this tasting, do not rely on over oaking or over extracting their wines. Their wines remain very pure, very fresh, but also there's a savory quality to them that makes them incredible food wines. And when you get your bill, then is when you get really happy, because by comparison to Burgundy, some of the top Italian wines or Napa Valley wines, Portuguese wines is still relatively very cost effective. And so instead, and this works for me because I'm a big proponent. If you can have two bottles, why have one? Yeah, go for the two, and the Portuguese wines won't break the bank. But they over deliver. And if you ever find yourself like, yeah, that's very fun, but where am I going to shove Encruzado or Alfrocheiro in my wine list? Figure it out. There are many categories. The more categories you can put in your wine list, the more exciting people will be that you've done your research. I did Iberian whites, Iberian reds, or Iberic Peninsula Iberica, sometimes just for a little fun and pronunciation there. So I've always recommend people not to be too concerned on not being able to speak Portuguese. Very few of us do. But because you cannot, you were never born saying Zinomavro, for example, or Gruneveltlina, or Velschriesling. Those are words that we learned. So the Portuguese language is learnable, but not necessarily so. So don't stress about pronouncing correctly what's in the label. Just enjoy what's in the glass.